Hey guys, so I'm at my friend's house again, and I originally wanted to do my tutorial for the $20 makeup tag, but I'm still kind of playing around with the foundation that I picked up. I'm not super crazy about the foundation, but I figured I would just talk about the products that I've been trying. Just do some reviews on the stuff that I picked up for the makeup tag, and that way, you know, when I do my tutorial, that video will be shorter anyways, because I don't really like making really long videos. You guys already know that. So I guess the first thing I'll talk about is the foundation that I picked up. So I picked up the L'Oreal True Match. This is what I really didn't want to skimp out on. I don't really like, you know, more inexpensive face makeup, just because I feel like when you think about it, you know, face makeup, I just feel like it just, even I think it's gross, and I'm a girl. You think about it, you just put this liquid all over your face and it's just sitting there all day long. And so I wanted to spend a little bit more on the face makeup just because it does make me feel a little bit better about what I'm putting on my skin. And so I picked up the L'Oreal True Match one, since this one gets, you know, a lot of rave reviews on YouTube. I don't know, I was so disappointed. You know, a lot of people said, oh, this is such a great foundation, it's just like high-end makeup. I didn't think so. I got the wrong color. Well, this is a fresh beige. It's W4.5. So it was very, very dark and deep on me. I was really surprised because if you guys can see on the camera, it's not super dark. I was really kind of blown away by how yellow and dark it was. It's a little too dark for me, that's my own fault. Has sunscreen, which is good, but it was just greasy, very greasy, very splotchy, and I noticed the splotchiness more because the color was so off. If you're thinking, Jackie, well, the color was off and that's why it looks splotchy. You know, I've gotten the wrong shade in a lot of foundations. You know, the first time you try it, sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't. And it never looks splotchy like how this one did. This one, it just wouldn't blend in no matter what I did. And even, you know, with my favorite Sigma foundation brush, my F80, I think it is, the flat top one, it just would not blend in. So I don't know, I had to play with it for forever, and it's just, I really didn't like this. I was really disappointed. I thought it'd be really great because of how everyone talked about it, but I wouldn't recommend this one at all. Oh, also, this foundation smelled really bad. I forgot to mention that. The next thing I tried was this NYC Kohl Brow backslash eyeliner pencil. So I'm actually wearing it right now on my brows. That's why my brows actually look a little bit darker than they usually do. So I like that it's a little bit darker than what I usually wear. This is in dark brown. Just because sometimes my own brow pencil actually doesn't show up in flash photography because it's not super dark. And so I like stuff like this because I think it looks nicer for flash photography because your eyebrows aren't going to be drowned out by the flash, which kind of happens sometimes if you're an Asian girl. I would only really use this for brows. I wouldn't really use this for an eyeliner. Most of the time, most people's eyes, if you have a kohl liner, it's just going to smudge everywhere. It's going to be smudge city. So I wouldn't use this as an eyeliner unless your eyeliner really doesn't smudge. But I thought it was actually a pretty good brow pencil. I was really surprised. I actually really like this. Maybe a little slightly bit red, but not too bad. I think it's definitely usable. You know, obviously it's a pencil, so you have to sharpen it, which isn't as convenient as the ones that you just twist up. But if you're in a jiff and you need a brow pencil that's cheap, this one's definitely not a bad choice. Let's see, the next thing that I got is this e.l.f. the All Over Color Stick, and this one is in Persimmon. Persimmon. You guys already know I can't say that word, so it's basically just this tint for your lips and for your cheeks. And so that brow pencil I just showed you was like 99 cents, maybe $1.78. I don't remember how much it cost. And all e.l.f. stuff for the most part is $1. And so you guys can see it's just this creamy color stick, basically like a little bit of a bronzy pink. I'm actually wearing it right now on my lips, and that's the only thing I have on my lips. So you guys can see it does give you a little bit of a nice color on your lips. So this is the only thing I have on my lips. It's not too shiny. I like it. I actually don't like it on my cheeks though. When I tried it on my cheeks, all it does is it gives it a little bit of a highlighter effect. Slightly pink, slightly bronzy highlighter, but I still didn't like it. I felt like it just kind of made me look greasy. But I really liked it on the lips. I really, really, really like it on your lips. And I think this would be good too if you're just traveling and you wanted something quick to put on your cheeks. But if you're wearing it on top of foundation, then it may be a little bit shiny or greasy depending on your skin type. The next thing I tried was this e.l.f. the Brightening Eye Color Quad. So this one's $1 as well. I got the silver one just because I didn't want to. They had a bronze looking quad and I really wanted to get that, but I feel like that's the makeup I always wear, so I figured it wouldn't be good to get that. So you guys can see there's like a white, two different shades of silver, and then one dark gray. So the dark gray and the white are pretty much matte. Those were pretty chalky as matte shadows can be, and I just messed up my lighting. But these two silver colors, the two lighter silver colors right here and right here, these ones actually weren't too bad. I actually liked them. They were pretty easy to blend out. They showed up fairly well, so I was pretty surprised. I actually applied them with the sponge tip applicator since it's a little bit more dense and I could pick up the color a little bit better. And then I just blended out the edge with a blending brush. This color would be good as, you know, an under eye color just to line your eyes, or to go near the lash line just to darken up the look. But I just, you know, for a lid color, these two are not very good. This white and this one. This one doesn't make a really good highlighter because it's just a little chalky. So the next thing I tried was the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, because you guys know I'm not going to do a makeup look without eyeliner. And so it's just this felt tip pen. It has liner in it, you guys can see. Whoa. So it's not too bad. I tend to not like eyeliner pens so much because, I don't know, they work for like 1 or 2 strokes, and then once you keep going at it and trying to perfect it, you just start wiping away all the stuff that you put down. And that's pretty much how I felt about this one. I felt like it could be a little bit skippy, you know, when you're putting it on, it just skips around a little bit. And also this felt tip pen, the tip of it tends to get really misshapen very easily. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the tip. See guys how, if you guys stare at the tip closely, it's not straight. That's because it's already become a little bit misshapen. You notice it more when you're trying to wing out your eyeliner more than anything. That's when the tip matters the most, right? So I only used this twice. I stopped using it just because I was messing up the tip, and so I didn't want to use it anymore. I wanted to not have to buy another one before I did my tutorial. But you guys can see, I feel like this would just wear out really quickly. Maybe you could use it for a week or 2 weeks. I just feel like it wouldn't give you a very clean line after that because, I mean, you know, if you don't wing out your liner, I guess it doesn't matter as much, but if you wing out your liner, then it's going to be a pain to use. So it's hard to be super exact with this because you end up needing to like go over it a few times, then when you go over it a few times, it dries it out. So I didn't like this one so much. I didn't find it to be super waterproof either. It didn't smudge all over the place, but by the end of the day, you could see parts where it started wearing away, you know, so it wasn't a solid line at the end of the day. So I don't know, I didn't really like this one. This was probably one of my least favorite things I picked up next to the foundation, because the foundation, this one weren't so great. And also this one has a little bit of a little springy top. There's a lot of force behind the top, so when you close it, if you don't close it all the way, then the back will just shoot out. It's really weird. It shot me in the face when I first opened it. And so the next thing I tried was this e.l.f. Lengthening and Defining Mascara. The wand is a little bit globby, I noticed that, but when you put it on, it's not so bad. It's actually pretty easy to separate. It's just an okay mascara. It's not bad, it's not good, it's not the best mascara ever, but if you play with it a little bit, it doesn't seem to weigh down your lashes too much, and it does make them look a little bit thicker, not so much lengthwise. I noticed it in thickness, but that's because it's a little bit clumpy. But I did notice, you know, it did make the lashes look a little bit prettier, but just near the tips, it wouldn't be as thick. It was just near the bottom, so it's just a little clumpy, but it's not terrible. The last thing I tried was this e.l.f. Healthy Glow Bronzing Powder. So it's not very dark. All this really does is give you that little sexy Victoria's Secret-esque sheen, but it doesn't really give so much color. As you can see, once you put it down and then you rub it away, it's not really there anymore. This isn't, you know, super dramatic makeup, but if you just want something that gives you a little bit of like a sun-kissed look, a little bit of something to kind of show off and complement your tan, then I think this would work. But if you're looking for a bronzer to sculpt with, I mean, granted, anything shimmery and satin-like is not going, this isn't sun-kissed by the way, is not going to be the best thing to sculpt with, but if you just wanted, you know, something just to give you a little bit of a glow, it's a lot like basically the little bronzier version of this for your cheeks whenever you put it on. I don't know, it just gives you a little bit of sheen, but I didn't think it was that pretty. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Sorry, it's super hot right now. Maybe you guys can see my hair is starting to frizz up. It's really hot in this house. There's like no AC, so it gets very hot. So I am going to talk to you guys later. Bye.